Happy Saturday morning makes, everybody, and welcome to episode 8 of 2024 for me. I'm so happy you guys are here today, and I have been out taking a peek at what everybody's been doing on my TV while I was creating this morning, and I saw so many beautiful things. From Sandra, who's a Tell Your Vintage Rose. Susan Tootsie Tucker made cute bunny cards. Andrea Marshall did a sewing journal. She always shares such fun stuff, her and her sister Nettie. Isabel's Crafts and Designs. Isabel has been doing her own art, drawing some different things, including Raggedy Ann and Andy. Be sure to check out her channel. I always love to see people using their own art in what they're doing, and just seeing people's drawings and stuff. It's always a very personal journey and a wonderful thing to share. Beck of Beck and Sam's Crafting Fun. Beck shared some gingerbread, a gingerbread house, as well as some gingerbread crafting that she did for Gingerbread of February, which was Tina of Crafty Beans hashtag. Christine, who is Shabby Pink House and one of my design team friends from My Creative Time, she shared some beautiful Peachy Keen angels using the new angel set from Peachy Keen Stamps. Wonderful job, Christine. Way better than mine. I'm always creating under the gun because a lot of times I get the dies just the night before I have to do something, and sometimes it's really tough. But I so enjoy when you guys purchase the Peachy Keen products and then share what you're making. So be sure and go check out Shabby Pink House's YouTube channel. Christine, I loved what you did. And then, of course, our Two Crafters, One Design team, which is UCY I'm a Diva, Lisa, Mo Creations, and Gloria of Girlia's Cards. Oh my gosh, I'm stumbling this morning, you guys. This week's theme was music, or maybe it was last week's theme technically. Music and lawn fawn are the last two ones that I'm aware of. But anyway, there's lots of fun music projects that were out there too. So that was wonderful. And I think Gail Bakes Creates, I saw some music cards that she did too. Mary Mickelson did a beautiful birthday card. She shared several videos recently. Mary, our heart and prayers are with you and your husband. Venus Vincent did some beautiful Easter cards. Nancy of the Handy Scandy, she did Smash Your Stash, which is Smash Your Stash hashtag, which is Rayna and Dale's hashtag. So be sure to go over to Nancy's channel and check out Rayna and Dale's channels too. I'll try and remember to link them if I can remember at the end of this when I'm doing the upload, so that you guys can check out their hashtag too. Miss Seashell's Crafty Cabana. I'm trying to remember. I think she also did Craft Your Stash. Oh, she made some beautiful bags. She used a pattern and made beautiful cloth bags. So go check her out. 25 Prog did Cards for Kindness. So you might want to look into that. Mandalee Cards and More. She did really cute cotton candy cards. So that was wonderful. TryHeart67, our sweet friend Vicky, she is still working with ATCs. She did some sewing and just sharing beautiful ATC inspiration. If you haven't been over watching her videos, she's done a whole series. Be sure and check out Vicky's channel, TryHeart67 again. Kimbo Creations, she's been doing a staycation and tons of bunny projects. So go check out her video. Stacy Graves started her own YouTube channel to share her crochet projects. Stacy crochets the cutest little things. I think her video this time was bunnies. So go check out Stacy Graves' channel. Graves is spelled Graves. First name Stacy. I think it's STAC. Is it EY or just Y? I'm not sure, but hopefully you'll be able to get to her. Miss Puff Creative Corner. She used the overalls folded, and she made the cutest things, and she also used Peachy Keen stamps. So go to Miss Puff's Creative Corner. Side Gig Crafts, she did beautiful coffee dyed papers. And then Life of Crafting shared sheet load of cards and some other things too. So lots of videos. That's not even all of them. I couldn't even make it all the way through. And I haven't gone back and commented on everybody's videos yet. I was just watching things while I was creating. So it's always so fun to see what everybody's uploading. I did look at some projects last night over on Instagram too. So many of you creating so many beautiful things. So it's so fun to see what everybody's sharing. Thank you so much for being part of the Saturday Morning Makes family. If you're new to Saturday Morning Makes is an open art collaboration where you can share art anytime. You just hashtag whatever you're creating. Upload a picture or video and hashtag it with the hashtag Satmornmakes, all one word. And everyone that's in this community will enjoy looking at your projects. Many of us upload on the weekend, but you can upload your projects at any time. And then when people have time to actually go and look at videos and look at pictures, they do so and will comment on your projects when they search the hashtag. So thank you for being part of the Saturday Morning Makes community. Each one of you has so much beautiful art inside of you waiting to get out, and we love when you share it in the community. So thank you to everybody that has uploaded in the last week and the weeks before. I know I'm a little bit behind on seeing everything. So I thought I would start this morning by sharing some art that was gifted to me by some of you in the community. This is a beautiful heart decoration made by my sweet friend Kat, and she also made this beautiful tag, which is made on board. If you can see, it's like a chipboard. And so it's a very sturdy thing and it can be hung up. So she's got this tie on it. And I just think this is so beautiful. I love how she used 3 different style buttons here and put the ties through them in different ways. And she's got a little XO down here, if you can see it. And I love how she used the lace trims as well as a lace doily and a rose flower made out of ribbon. She's got some washi tape with gold hearts on it. And then a little key is hanging at the top here from a garment pin. And then you can see the laces and trims that she used to hang it. So just beautiful. It says to Jillster from Kat, and she's got 2024 and a little kitty at the bottom. And Kat is one of my dear friends. If you are aware of who she is, she used to have a channel here on YouTube called Lolly Thimble. She doesn't have the channel anymore, but she does have her Etsy store called Lolly Thimble still. So you can link to her Etsy shop. I'll try and link it down below if I can remember to put all the correct links in. But she also made this from a dress that she had. It's beautiful red velvet. She hand sewed pearls onto it and used ribbons to create kind of like a bow detail up at the top here. And then it says so sweet, and it's just gorgeous. She's got this lined again using chipboard, I think, to use around the fabric. And then you can put a longer hanger through the hanger that she made at the top, she said. So just gorgeous, gorgeous projects. And I think this also kind of looks like a strawberry. And in the summertime, I do strawberries in my kitchen. So I'm going to have this out all summer, Kat. And I'm so appreciative of you sending it to me. God bless you, sweet friend. So that was from Kat. And then I have this beautiful card I wanted to share. Look at this. It says, "Life is sweet," and it's got these sweet little cherries on it. And then you open it, and this is one of the interactive cards that Jana made on her channel. And Jana is Iostamps, and she is also my sweet friend who organizes and runs the Facebook group Saturday Morning Makes and Today's Too. And Jana stepped up when some people had requested that we start a Facebook group. And Jana had an existing group and offered it to the community. And I'm so appreciative. So if you don't follow Iostamps here on YouTube, be sure and check out Jana's channel. She's also a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and can help you with Stampin' Up! Projects or products should you have any questions or want to place an order. And she's also an extremely knowledgeable, long-time stamper. So she knows lots of things, and if you ever get stuck, she's a great person to ask questions of. So such a beautiful card, and she even has her name here on the back. So just wonderful, wonderful cherry card. I love this, and I'll have this up in my room. And then, let's see. I also wanted to share from Craft Hustle Laugh, an Etsy store and a friendship of my friend Eileen. I had placed an order a while back, and it actually sort of got delivered and sort of misdelivered and I didn't get it for a while, but I have it now. And she, aside from what I ordered, let me show you the items that I ordered. I ordered these little snowmen, and this one she put a J on, and it has angel wings, as you can see, and her workmanship is actually absolutely gorgeous. I love how cute this little snow person is, and I love the little music on her angel wings in the background, and then the glitter that she's added. She's got a cute little kind of little flower attached to this tiny little scarf that she added. And I love how she does the snowman noses and faces on these, and even a little halo. So just adorable. I love this. Oh my gosh, Eileen, your workmanship is so beautiful. I have a snowman display that I do on some shelves in my living room every year. And I have a lot of big snowmen, but not a lot of small snowmen, and I saw these in her Etsy shop and decided to order them. And they didn't make it. I was going to gift one to a couple of my sisters, but they didn't make it in time for me to do that. So I probably will either gift them next year, or I'll just use them in my own display. So this one, look at how she has this holly detail right here with this beautiful ribbon. This one has the letter B on it. And there you can see the back, and she's matched the blue to the back of this. And then she has the green and red in the front. I love how she made the little snowman to have a little head earmuffs on. So just adorable. The workmanship is so pretty. Look at this one too. So these are just absolutely precious and so adorable. Aren't they just the sweetest? So there's all three of them. And they look cute standing together all in a row too, I think. So Eileen, thank you for getting these to me. I absolutely adore them, sweet friend. And if that wasn't enough, she also sent me a card that says God's blessings to someone special at Christmas. And again, this was a little bit late. And she says, Jill, I'm a little behind. I hope you had a great Christmas and Happy New Year. Blessings in the coming year. Love, Eileen Ickeman. And she is Craft Hustle and Laugh over on Instagram. And she has a beautiful Etsy store, which includes beautiful bunnies, which I should have brought the bunny in to show you. Maybe I can do that in my next video, but I have ordered bunnies and sent them to some of you out there in the past because I just love her workmanship. But on top of the card and the three snowmen, she also sent me this cute little stamp that says Merry Christmas, and it's of these three little mice singing Christmas carols. And it's a Stampin' Up! 1993 stamp. And then she also sent me this Doohickey magazine from Magnolia. And this is a beautiful set of products and dies that go with it. And the magazine always has such beautiful projects in it that you can refer to. These are magazines that come out periodically, and I think it's Rubber Buggy where I purchased these sets at in the past. If you're interested, you can go check out, I think it's the Rubber Buggy. Marilyn G, if you're watching, correct me if I'm wrong. But anyway, thank you for the gifts, Eileen. That was so sweet of you, and you don't need to send me, you're so sweet to send me extra things when I order stuff. You are just the sweetest lady. So be sure and go check out Craft Hustle Laugh. All right, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to set that stuff aside, and I'm going to bring in my Saturday morning makes for this morning. I needed some sympathy cards and things right away this week. And so I'm going to start by showing you the products that I used. I used Quiet Meadow. This is a Stampin' Up! Set. I'm not sure if this is still available or not, but you could check the website. There is the information, 155082. And I use this Heartfelt Love and Caring Thoughts Are With You. So Heartfelt Love and Caring Thoughts Are With You. And this is just a wonderful stamp set. It has some background things in it. Beautiful, beautiful florals. I love this set. And just so you know, this one is red rubber. Okay, red rubber cling. So I used that. I used from Verve Stamps, and Verve Stamps is no longer in business, but the wonderful maker of Verve Stamps is still very much with us, and you can follow her on Instagram. I will link her down below, and I'm not sure who she's designing for now. She was designing, I think, for Sweet and Sassy, and I'm not sure if she's still designing for them or not. I need to go and take a look and see kind of what she's up to. But anyway, these are some of her stamps, and I think I used May God Bless You and You Are in My Thoughts and Prayers, I think are the ones that I used. But she has in the, I own many of her sets from over the years. And I'm trying to remember. This one I used, Blessed Are Those Who Mourn, for They Will Be Comforted. Okay, and did I use any other ones from this one? I'm trying to remember. The Lord is Close to the Brokenhearted. So I used that one also. Let me see here. Let me lift out. I'm going to set my projects over here for a minute. And I'll show you what else I use to create with. I use these twines, which are in the spring colors. I use these beads that are from Hobby Lobby, and it's just a big box of beads in warm beige and brown tones. I use those. I use this stamp set from Papertrey Ink that's called Choose Joy. It's one of my favorite sets to make heart tags with. It has lots of beautiful, beautiful sentiments. You're welcome to pause the video so that you can read through them and zoom in if need be. But this set, it's called Choose Joy, and it's from volume 9, number 109 from Papertrey Ink, if that helps. Okay, so I use that. Let's see here. The die sets that I used die 1251X, which is the Primitive Heart layering dies from Iostamps. I use the Eyelet Primitive Hearts. These are made to go together, and this is die 925ZZ. Okay, so these were from Impression Obsession and the beautiful designs of Miss Anna White. You can follow Anna's channel here on YouTube, and she is a wonderful artist and creator. She also designs for Whippersnapper Designs. She makes beautiful stamps, and then she produces dies for Impression Obsession, and she's also part of their design team. And her blog is Sweet Miss Daisy, and it has wonderful, wonderful things for both the farm where she lives. She shares lots of stuff that you can go back and look through her blog and find. And she also does videos of life on the farm where she lives. And she does so many beautiful art videos. She's a wonderful watercolorist and has wonderful tutorials on her channel if you're wanting to learn to watercolor. I use these Prim Hearts. These are from My Creative Time from the November 2023 release, and I love these. I used this gross grain bow die from Poppy Stamps. This is the model number 2358. It looks like that. I just used some rectangle dies from my stash. I believe the one I used is from Mama Elephant. I used this Spring Gingers My Creative Time paper pad, and specifically I used some of the pink script paper that was in here. I used a watercolor paper pad from Hobby Lobby, and this is cold pressed Master's Touch watercolor paper. Okay, and there is the item number if you're interested. It's right there. And I used from, let's go way back, you guys, from Maya Road. I used some buttons that I had in my stash. These are just made of chipboard, and there's all different shapes, birds and houses. I used some buttons that I made out of clay. I used some pink beads from my stash, and then I also used these beads with words on them, and I colored them with alcohol markers, and these are also from Hobby Lobby. So that is all the products that I used to create what I'm going to show you. Let me kind of get all of this out of the way. Alrighty. And I'm going to set this over out of the way so I can keep going. And I appreciate your guys' patience. All right, so let me show you. First, I created this card. It says, "The Lord is close to the brokenhearted." It uses Anna's beautiful Eyelet Prim Heart dies as well as the layering die. And I stamped on the layering die, and I added a little twine bow using that twine. This is the beautiful paper from My Creative Time, that scripty pink paper in the background. This paper is a portrait set of papers, I believe, from Irala Miha shop on Etsy. And then inside, I just added a stitched rectangle die, some more of the script paper from My Creative Time, which you can use my code My Creative Time if you're interested in the paper, or any of the other products that I share on my channel. You can use the discount code JILL, Jill, all caps, one word, and you can get 10% off every day. Okay, so let me go through. I'm going to lay these out, and then I'll go through go through them and show them to you. I did both small and large heart tags. And these, I like to send these in Happy Mail when I'm mailing a package to someone. And I also will sometimes give them as a gift to someone who's going through a hard time. So they can keep it near them or in their Bible, you know, or maybe laying on their nightstand just to let them know that I'm thinking of them. So I started with, from Verve Stamps, You Are in My Thoughts and Prayers. And this one uses some Papertrey Ink cardstock, as well as a paper that I had in my scrap bin. And this one had a rose as well as some writing on it. And I just add the sentiment to that. Then I tied it through with some beautiful seam binding I got from my sweet friend Tina. Hi, Tina. Tina of Crafty Bean. And I added one of the little wood hope beads, and I colored it with my Copic marker so that it would tonally blend with the project. And I just fed that through by cutting a really narrow tip to the ribbon so that I could thread it through the bead. Okay, and I tied a knot here and here to hold the bead in place. Okay, so that was my first one. And then I did this one that says, Blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted. And again, these sentiments are so beautiful, and they're from sets from Verve Stamps, who's no longer in business, but you could certainly find some of these, I would think, on Etsy or on eBay. And then at the top of this one, I added the word blessed to pick up on this blessed. This is an Verve House Shop paper, and then this beautiful Eyelet Primitive Hearts from Anna's die set. And then here you can see the little bird that I added using the Maya Road buttons. So there's that one. I'm going to put this with the smaller ones up here. This one was made with some packaging I had. I had a box that had this beautiful pink floral print. So I used a piece of the box, and the box had little holes here. So I just tied some twine through the holes and made a bow. And then I put the smaller heart layering die from Anna's die set, and I stamped the Heartfelt Love and Caring Thoughts Are With You from that Stampin' Up stamp set. And again, I used a love bead on this one and just tied it through so that it would just have that beautiful decoration at the top. And these can be tucked into a Bible with the bead at the top so you know right where you're at in your Bible. And then, or any book you're reading. Here's this one. This one says, kindness has a beautiful way of reaching down into a weary heart and making it shine like the sun. Kindness is so important. We all need a little kindness in our days. And I put a little X, like a kiss, this X bead here. I tied knots before and after to hold the bead in place. And then at the top, I tied through and added this bead to just be at the top. So it has a total of 2 beads on it. And again, these will sit right in your Bible with this peeking out at the top if you want. And I love this saying, and this is from that Papertrey Ink stamp set. This one is also from the Papertrey Ink stamp set. This beautiful paper is actually a piece of packaging from a box of spoons that I bought. And I thought the paper was so pretty that I kept the box, and I die cut it using Anna's beautiful heart die. This one says, it is not joy that makes us grateful, but gratitude that makes us joyful. And that is so very true. And I just think this is a beautiful saying. So this one, I tied a flower bead right there. And then at the end, I tied this longer bead. Okay, so there's a total of 2 beads on this one also. So I love how those turned out. So I got a total of 5 of those made. And then I also made 4 little ones. The first one says blessings today and always. And this is also a little Verve stamp set that I had. This paper is from Verve House Shop. It's one of her rose papers. And this is pink blush cardstock from Papertrey Ink. And then this is a little button that I made out of paper clay that I just threaded through and knotted on both sides. So that's how that one turned out. Then I have this one. This is another Verve sentiment. And this one says, may God bless you. And it has one of the buttons from Maya Road tied to the end of it. And then just one of the little pink beads tied with a couple knots around it for decoration. And I did color with a Copic marker a few of the letters in on that one. This is one of my favorite sentiments in the world, as you guys know. This is also in that Papertrey Ink stamp set. This one says choose joy and has a little heart button on it. And this was one of the first ones I made. Just very simple and beautiful. And then we have another one that says heartfelt love and caring thoughts are with you. This one has a bead. It has the little ribbon made out of cardstock and a little pearl on it. And this one, the paper, I believe, is just a scrap from my stash. It might be an Arala Mija shop paper, but it was just a little scrap I had left over. And I just thought it was the perfect one to fit on this smaller size heart from Anna's die set. So these are all of my projects, you guys, for this morning. I hope you enjoyed seeing these beautiful little hearts and just sharing a few minutes with me for my Saturday morning makes. I hope that you all enjoy hopping around and seeing what this entire community is creating. And I want to thank you for joining me for Saturday Morning Makes and making it a part of your week. And I just appreciate each and every one of you that leaves comments on my channel, that thumbs up and subscribes. It does help me and my family. The money that I earn from YouTube does help us, especially with groceries right now. Groceries are getting so expensive. Oh my goodness. I just can't believe it sometimes. Anyway, I thank you all for joining me this morning, and I wish you the most wonderful weekend and a beautiful week ahead as we continue into the beautiful month of March. I know that I am getting out in my yard a wee bit now and am enjoying the daffodils and the crocus that are in bloom here in the Pacific Northwest. So everybody have a wonderful weekend. Thanks for joining me. Bye now.